Welcome students in my channel Mathematics Adda. Students, today here I am with second lecture of chapter Polynomials for student of class 10th standard CBSE board. Well students, now today I am going to describe many more things related to the quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. All of you try to understand one by one. See here, point number first. Suppose you have to write a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are given. So, formula to find a quadratic polynomial, QP stands for quadratic polynomial, whose sum and product of the zeros are given. What is this formula, students? Try to understand and remember always. Remember always it is what? X square minus here sum of the zeros multiplied by x plus product of the zeros. This is a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are given. With the help of this formula, students, you can find out. Okay, students, I am giving you one question based on this. For 1 marks question in your exam it will come. You try to understand and how to do I am telling. This is the question here in front of you. Write a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are -2 and 3 respectively. So what it could be, students? This is for 1 marks question. In 1 marks question, no need to explain more and more. So how you will proceed? Telling. Solution. You have to write here, since we know that a quadratic polynomial, it is what? X square minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. Put the respective values, students. Here, write a quadratic polynomial. A stands for 1, whose sum and product of the zeros are given. This one is the sum and this one is the product. So put the value here, what you will get? X square minus sum, it is -2. Put inside the bracket because of negative number, plus product of the zeros, it is 3 here. So finally what you will get here? So students, here you will get what? Look at here, x square minus plus, it is plus 2x plus 3. This is a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are -2 and 3 respectively. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, well students. So to get 1 marks easily you have to write in this way. Always keep remember to this formula in the mind and easily you can do. One more question I am providing. With the help of this formula you have to do. You look it and try to understand. But in such question, student, remember formula matters. Once you have the formula in your mind, easily you can solve such type of the problems. Try to understand easily to the things. I am going to explain completely here. Another question. This is question here. Write a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are 1 by 2 and minus 2 by 3 respectively. See student, how to do? No need to worry. Look at solution. Here it has been given that sum, the first thing here respectively. So sum, this is sum and this one is the product. Both are given, very easily we can solve it. See it here. You have to write the formula. Since we know that formula to find out a quadratic polynomial whose sum and zeros are given, it is x square minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. Well students, now see it. Put the respective values. X square minus sum is what here? 1 by 2 into x plus product of the zeros, which is here minus 2 by 3. Now we will make simplify to it. What we will get student here? X square minus 1 by 2x minus 2 by 3. It is depend on you. Either you can leave up this result up to this place, or you can proceed further by taking LCM. How? See, 6 is the LCM, so you can note down 1 by 6 inside the bracket. What it could be? 6x square minus 3x minus 4. All of you are knowing very well. Well students, for your better conviction, you can note down here, this is Px. Px stands for polynomial defined over x. So what is the final result? The quadratic polynomial Px, it is 1 by 6 times 6x square minus 3x minus 4. Suppose some students are writing the result up to this place. He or she is also correct. This is also correct. And if you are writing it simplest form, this is also correct. So in this way student, you have seen very easily we are able to solve such type of the problem to score 1 marks. Well students, now if the same problem will come for the 2 marks, and in the question instead of a quadratic polynomial there is present the quadratic polynomial, means write the quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are this and this respectively. How to do? What is the formula for that? I am telling you, try to understand, and I will tell you that thing by 2 ways. Students, always keep remember in your mind. See easily and try to understand in by simple way. So first of all, you have the formula related to it. Try to understand what is it. Tell it. All of you note down the point. To write the quadratic polynomial whose here instead of a I have written the quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are given. See how to do? Tell you. Easily. First of all student, for this remember always to this formula when you have to find out or to write the quadratic polynomial. See it? Remember always it will be Px equal to k times inside the bracket x square minus sum of the zeros into x plus it will be product of the zeros. This is the formula where, very important, where k is a non-zero real number. This symbol stands for belong. k is a non-zero real number, means k will be other than 0, but whatever it will be a real number. You try to understand. Once you have this formula in the mind, easily you can find out. But what is the difference in previous formula and in this formula? Students, the previous formula, it is used when you have to write a quadratic polynomial. A for one, only one quadratic polynomial. But here, this is the formula to find out the quadratic polynomial. A, n, these are the article. Okay, here, you know, the value of k is other than 0, but it is a real number. How many reals are there? The field of real numbers is infinite. So how many quadratic polynomial will be there? These will be infinite. By putting the different real values for k, which is other than 0, you can get many more quadratic polynomials. If someone asks to you how many number these will be, so your answer will be these will be infinite. See one question telling you. This is the one question here in front of you, students. Question. Write the quadratic polynomial for 2 marks question whose sum and product of the zeros are minus under root 2 and 1 by under root 3. This is a question in front of you, students. Here we have to write the quadratic polynomial, not a quadratic polynomial. So which formula we will use? We will use this formula. So what will be the answer? Here solution simply. Since we know that the formula to find out a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are given, what we are knowing? This is here k times px equal to k times x square minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. Now see the simplification further, easily telling you. Try to understand. Here just after it. So now what it could be? Px, it will be k times. Here you can note down where k is a non-zero real number. So k times, this is x square minus sum of the zeros. What is here sum of the zeros? It is here sum, and this one is the product. Sum is minus under root 2 and product is 1 upon under root 3. So what it could be? X square minus sum of the zeros. So what we will put here? Minus under root 2 into x plus product of the zeros, it is 1 upon under root 3. Now simplify k. It is what? X square minus minus plus, it will be under root 2x plus 1 by under root 3. You can leave at this place, or it is up to you. You can simplify also, or what you can note down by taking under root 3 as a LCM. What you can note down? K upon under root 3. What inside the bracket will come? This is root 3x square, root 3 into root 2, root 6. So what you will get? Root 6x plus 1. Both are the answer. What is k? You are knowing very well. K is any real number other than 0. Well, students, to get 2 marks, you have to write in this way. But students, you can ask, sir, is there any other formula exist, or you have any other way to find out this? Yes, I have. I am going to tell you the next way or next method to solve this type of the problem. All of you try to understand, students. Telling. See, try to understand. A liter. Whenever I will write a liter, it means you can understand that sir is going to tell you another method to solve the same problem. So, one question I am giving you. Question. Write the quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are -1/2 and 1/3 respectively. This is the question in front of you, students. See how to do. And suppose this question came for 2 marks in your exam. See easily how to do. Telling. Here we have to write the quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are given respectively. So I am going to tell you another method. Try to understand. So here we have to write the quadratic polynomial. So what we consider? Let the quadratic polynomial QP, it is Px equal to k times, this is ax square plus bx plus c, where k is not equal to 0 and belong to the field of real number. And one thing here, a is not equal to 0 also, because if a will be 0, this term will get disappeared, so degree 2 will get disappeared, and being quadratic polynomial, degree 2 is compulsory. Okay, see it how to do. I am telling you. Try to understand easily. Okay, students. Now see the solution here. According to the question, sum and product of the zeros are given. So since we know that sum of the zeros and product of the zeros, sum of the zeros, it is what? It is minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. Okay, now which is symbolically you all are knowing, that is, what is it here? Minus b upon a. So in this way we have minus b upon a equal to how much? -1/2. Now here minus to minus will get cancelled. What do you have? You have b upon a equal to 1/2 easily. Okay, now next, see, next, product of the zeros, what it could be? It is constant term upon coefficient of x square, that is c upon a. What it could be here? Product of the zeros, constant term upon coefficient of x square. It has been given here 1/3. So look it here, 1/3 equal to c upon a. See student, we have to write the quadratic polynomial, this one. Okay, try to understand what it could be. If by somehow we are able to get the value of a, b and c, and finally putting the value of ABC in this polynomial, we can get a required quadratic polynomial or the required quadratic polynomial. See, I am telling you the way. If you see in equation 1 and equation 2 both clearly, the denominators of both it is A. So telling you here, out of these three variables A, B, C, you give the priority to A and put the value of A equal to 1 if you want to find out the answer easily. Otherwise, you are free to take the any real values of A, B and C. But for your better convenience, student, I want to tell you, always take here A equal to 1. You are free to take it. As you have taken A, equation 1 becomes and 2 becomes. Equation 1, it is what? B upon A equal to 1 by 2 could be B upon 1 equal to 1 upon 2, and this could be 1 upon 3 equal to C upon 1. Where A is present, we have replaced them by 1. What you are getting here? You are getting B equal to 1 by 2 and C equal to 1 by 3. See, all are real number. Easily now we have the value of A, B and C. Very easily we can find out the quadratic polynomial. So what will be the quadratic polynomial? Now look it. So quadratic polynomial, it could be here Px equal to Ax square plus Bx plus C. Now put the value of ABC. A is 1, B is 1 by 2 into x and C is 1 by 3. You can simplify it. You can get a quadratic polynomial. So what you will get here after taking LCM? 1 by 6 times 6x square plus 3x plus 2. Here you are looking that this is a quadratic polynomial which is of the type k times ax square plus bx plus c, where the value of k, this is in place of k. What is k? K equal to 1 by 6, which is other than 0. But students, is it necessary that you have to take a equal to 1? No, it is not necessary. Other than 0, you can take any real values of a. Okay, so suppose another student is taking the values other than 1 for A, then what will be the impact in B and C, and what will be the final answer? This is the big question I am telling you, and try to understand. See students, here suppose another student is taking another student is taking A equal to under root 2. Now then equation 1 becomes equation 2 becomes. Equation 1, it is B upon A. So B upon A is under root 2, which is equal to 1 upon 2, and C upon A, this is under root 2, it is 1 by 3. From here, B will be what, student? B will be under root 2 upon 2. When you will simplify, you will get 1 upon under root 2. And C, it could be C equal to under root 2 upon 3. Now, what will be the quadratic polynomial? So, quadratic polynomial, it will be Px equal to Ax square plus Bx plus C becomes A is how much? Under root 2 x square. B, it is 1 by under root 2x. C, it is under root 2 by 3. Now, student, if you will simplify, what you will get? Telling. It will come here. Take the LCM and simplify here. LCM will be 3 under root 2. So, now, here, root 2 will get multiplied by 3 root 2. What you will get? You will get 6x square, right? and here root 2 is present, so it will multiply by 3, it is 3x, and here 3 is present, it will get multiplied by root 2, so you will get 2. So finally what you have? You have 1 upon 3 root 2 inside the bracket 6x square plus 3x plus 2. Again, if you look clearly, this is of the type which is of the type k times ax square plus bx plus c. Look students, what is common in both? See, this portion is same as there, same thing as here. But what is the different things? Here the value of k are going to be changed, and these are different real values other than 0. So in this way I hope it is clear to you. But students, here I have explained in big way reason behind it. I want to tell you that how many answers are possible and how many different ways you can solve. Here you have seen that a student has found this answer while another student has found this answer. The question is, are both correct? Yes, both are correct. Only one thing will matter. This portion must be same after simplification. So either a student is writing this or another student is writing this. They all are correct. And now in exam how you have to do easily within 1 or 2 minutes, I am going to tell you one more example. You try to understand. Telling. See easily students. Write the quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are -2 and 1 respectively. This is the question. See how to do. Easily solution. This is first base. See easily. Since we know that the quadratic polynomial px, it could be k times x square minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. Once you have to write down this. Now put the respective values. K time, what you will get here? X square minus sum of the zeros. How much it is? This is -2. Product of the zeros, it is 1. Put the values. This is -2 into x plus product of the zeros, it is 1. So what do you have? K times x square plus 2x plus 1, where you have to write k is a non-zero real number. This is the answer. Okay, now another way. Second way of solving this question. According to the question given, suppose alpha and beta are the zeros, and according to the question, let us consider a quadratic polynomial px equal to ax square plus bx plus c, whose zeros are alpha and beta. According to the question, it has been given alpha plus beta. We know it is minus b upon a. What it has been given? Alpha plus beta, that is minus b upon a. It has been given here -2 and product of the zeros alpha beta, it is C upon A, it has been given 1. See, I have told you the shortcut way that whenever you want to bring the answer easily, always put A equal to 1. So putting here, let A equal to 1. So 1 becomes, what 1 becomes here, student? 1, it is minus B upon 1 equal to minus 2, minus 2 minus cancel, it becomes B equal to 2, and C upon A, this is C upon 1 equal to 1, it could be C equal to 1. So very easily we have the values of A, B and C. Now quadratic polynomial becomes Px equal to, look it easily. Here ax square plus bx plus c, easily we will put the values of a, b and c, we will get the things. So what we have now, a is 1 into x square, b is 2 into x plus c, it is 1. So what we have, x square plus 2x plus 1. This is answer. Okay, so in this way I hope it is clear to my all students. Okay students, so if related question will come, then easily you can solve. So whatever just before it I have described in front of you, you have seen that I have described in long way. Why? Because I was telling that how many possible answers are there and how many ways we can done. Okay, but this is the way of writing. So if a student is writing by this way or this way, both are correct and easily they can score 2 marks. Well students, now I am going to tell you one more things based on this topic. Try to understand. See easily, you can get the things. Now the final things here, to write a quadratic polynomial whose zeros, say alpha and beta, are given. This is, in the previous concept you have seen, we have written the quadratic polynomial, or we have written a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are given. But here we are going to write a quadratic polynomial whose zeros alpha and beta are given. What is the process of solving? I am telling you. So process, easily, first find sum. What is sum? Sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta. It is sum of zeros. By putting the value of alpha and beta, and then find P. P for product of the zeros. How? By multiplying alpha and beta. Now students, you are in such stage where you have sum of the zeros and product of the zeros, and in the previous concept you have seen the formula. If sum and product of a quadratic polynomials with their zeros are given, we can write it easily. So what it could be, since we know that, so third step, now use the formula to write a quadratic polynomial easily. See, Px equal to what, student? X square minus sum of the zeros plus product of the zeros, where S for alpha plus beta and P for alpha beta. Easily you can proceed. Now see one question I am giving you. Write a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and 3 respectively. See here, point out, here zeros are given, not the sum and product of the zeros. So solution how to do? According to the question, let alpha equal to 2 and beta equal to 3. I have told you there at the process. So find here alpha plus beta, what you will get? 2 plus 3. It is 5, and alpha beta, it is 2 into 3. What you will get? 6. So quadratic polynomial, easily student, px equal to x square minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. What is this? This is sum. Say it is yes, say it is p. Put the values, get the answer. X square minus, yes is how much student here? It is 5 into x plus 6. This is a quadratic polynomial. Is it clear, students? I hope it is clear to all of you. One more question I am giving you here. Try to understand. Question. Write a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 2. See how to do? Telling you. Solution. Let us make more complicated. Suppose the zeros are under root 2 and minus under root 2. Then how to do? See, easily. Since we know that quadratic polynomial, it is what? Px equal to x square minus sum into x plus product. So find here first sum. It is sum of the zeros. I means under root 2 plus inside the bracket minus under root 2. What you will get? Root 2 will get cancelled. You will get 0. And product, what you will get here? Root 2 into minus root 2. Root 2 into root 2. How much? 2. And this is in negative sign. So it is minus 2. So what will be quadratic polynomial? X square minus sum. It is 0 into x plus product. It is minus 2. So after simplification, what you will get? X square plus minus minus, it is minus 2. This is required quadratic polynomial. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now students, I am leaving 2 questions for you. You have to do. What are these questions? Take this question. Just telling. Question. Do yourself. Simple. Write a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are 3 and minus 4 respectively. Another question. Write a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are minus 1 and 6 respectively. Next, write the quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are 2 under root 3 and minus 1 by under root 3. These are 3 questions, student. You have to do yourself. Whatever the things in this lecture I have discussed, with the help of those concepts, you have to solve these 3 questions. Very easily you can solve it if you will try. Well, student, I hope for this lecture, whatever the things I have described, this is too much and enough. Now students, In my next lecture, I will come again with a very new topics related to polynomials. And now this is enough. Thank you.